Hello everybody. So for today's practice, our affirmation is I am fluid in my manner. So for July 4th, I am fluid in my manner. All right, so let's get started. All right, so today, to demonstrate fluidity in our manner, we're gonna start we're starting in tabletop position, but we're gonna start in plank. We won't be here for very long. We're just gonna rock back and forth. We're gonna drop our left knee to the ground, turn it to the left, and we're gonna turn our body towards the right, facing the right wall, and we're gonna lift our right hand up towards the ceiling. All right, and then we're gonna do that on the other side. So we're gonna pull our right hand down. We're gonna step our left foot back into plank. We're gonna pull our right knee forward, turn our right leg towards the right, and turn our body towards the left, and draw our left hand up towards the sky. All right, and we're gonna do that on the other side. Leg goes in, leg comes out, arm goes up. We're gonna do it again. Hand comes down, leg goes in, other leg goes out, hand goes up. And we're gonna think about manner. What is a manner? How do we be fluid in our manners? How much of our daily communicative exercises do we demonstrate manner, and what are the expectations of our manner, and what can we get away with? What manners are comfortable to us? For me, I like to just act and then fix later. So for me, being fluid in my manner means that I am patient with my mistakes and I am confident in my choices. So now that we've got those finished, we're gonna walk our knees up towards our chest, kind of bend our legs, and we're gonna stick our butt up towards the sky. And we're gonna flop those legs. We're gonna bend those legs. We're gonna bend the legs. Just get comfortable with sticking your butt up in the air and feel that pull in the back of your legs. I like to do this kind of seesaw motion. So now I'm transitioning to a forward bend in my elbows. You might be doing that. I definitely find it enjoyable. But the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna walk our hands back towards our feet. We're gonna challenge our feet with our hands, and we're gonna walk around it in a C shape from the left to the right. And we're consciously, as we're doing this, we're gonna consciously touch the floor with each hand. So as we walk over to the left and then we walk over to the right, we're gonna walk with our hand touching the floor. And I suggest that you do this because while your hands are still moving, you need to think about where they're gonna land, how it's gonna feel when it's gonna land, and it doesn't have to be perfect. There's no perfection in how it lands, and there's no expectation for what the best feeling would be. So as we move from the left to the right, just think about where you're going to place your hand and repeat to yourself that I am fluid in my manner. I am fluid in my manner. I am fluid in my manner. All right. So after we've done a good bit of those, we're going to start resting our arms. We're going to drop our hips down to the ground, bend our knees. We're going to swing our arms back behind us and then swoop them all the way up into a standing position. And then we're gonna snake with our body. We're gonna do a standing snake with our body, and we're going to wiggle our body from our toes to our fingertips, and we're gonna focus on the spine and the hips, kind of getting the floors of your body all loosened up and out of socket. All right, and now we're gonna rest. We're gonna try to keep resting our hands. We're gonna swing them, just kind of wiggle it out. We've done a lot with them. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest, kind of feel the power of lifting yourself up in a different part of your body, and give your arms away to the weight of gravity, and just let them rest. So we're gonna, now that we've swung our arms, we're gonna do some quick lunging exercises, and we're going to, on our swing with our hands, we're gonna take our right foot and we're gonna swing it forward into a high lunge. We're gonna kind of just get comfortable in this high lunge. We're gonna kind of move it around, and with the swing of our hands, we're gonna move it all the way back. So we're forward, and then we're gonna move it back. All right, and we're gonna do that on the other side. So we're gonna move it back. I didn't do it with my arms that time. Okay, let's try it again. All right, so we're going to move forward, and then we're going to move backwards. And we're going to move forward, and we're going to move backwards. All right, now that we've built up some kind of heat in the legs, we're kind of gonna want to wiggle those legs out. So we're gonna take it back down to the ground. We're gonna shimmy our way back down there, and we're gonna stand in our downward facing dog, Remember I said I like to do mine a little bit different. And we're gonna lift our right leg up. We're gonna kind of just kick it out, wiggle it out in the best way possible. We're gonna just pretend that this is a resting position. All right, and we're gonna do the other leg. And the reason we're going to pretend that this is a resting position is because it sets our body up for later resiliency. So if we're pretending that we're resting, if we pretend that we're resting, we're getting rid of it, we're getting it out, then I mean we're likely gonna head in that direction. So next we're gonna go into a small seat squat. We're gonna walk our hands back, lower our hips down to the ground, and we're gonna plant our butt on the ground. And then we're gonna come forward. We're gonna try and touch our nose to our knees. Kind of wish-wash your feet and your back towards the sky. You're gonna come over to the left. You're gonna walk your hands right over to the right. And with that all being said, we are done with our practice.